Hello and welcome to Rev Sports. Some heartbreaking news coming in for Indian Olympic fans because it has been confirmed Vinesh Phogat has been disqualified from her category from the Olympics. This is the end to her Olympics dream. Despite and we have the official statement from Gagan Narang, and it says that it is with regret that the Indian contingent shares news of the disqualification of Vinesh Phogat from the women's wrestling 50 kg category. Despite the best efforts by the team through the night, she weighed in a few grams over 50 kg this morning. No further comments will be made by the contingent at this time. The Indian team requests you to respect Vinesh's privacy. It would like to focus on the competitions on hand. As Kanan is with us, so is Boria Mujumdar. Incredibly heartbreaking, Boria. I mean, yesterday only we were celebrating her being the first ever woman to get into a final of the Olympics when it comes to wrestling. We were trending hashtags, go for gold. We were dreaming of a gold medal from Vinesh Phogat. We were talking about her arrival in India and what madness that would cause. But now, it's heartbreaking.
It is. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. But she will be. Let me give you the news first. She will be officially ranked last in the competition. That's according to the UWW rules. So there will be no medal, no silver medal. So it will be gold and bronze. Vinesh Phogat will be listed last in that category as the last competitor. That is how it will happen. That's the UWW rules. We'll get more, but yes, that is now officially confirmed. Gagan said we will issue the statement. They have. He pleaded, "Don't jump the gun," but now it's done. Apparently, they tried last night. I will speak to Dr. Padiwala also for more, but I don't know what to say. I mean, this is the most crushing news. Abhinav Bindra just messaged me. He's shocked. I mean, each one of us are. Each one of us are. I mean, uh, she would be ranked last. That's the rule. She would be ranked last. No silver, only gold and bronze. Uh, a lot of people asking me, is there any foul play? No, uh, there is no foul play here. Some people saying ये UWW का कुछ है क्या? Don't know. Foul play, no. Lot continuous calls are coming, but that's what the update is. That's what the update is, and it is it is absolutely stunning. It is absolutely stunning, this development.
Kanan, how do you even describe this? This is such a heartbreaking news.
See, firstly, emotionally, if you ask me, it's heartbreaking, it is gut wrenching. But I will take you back to the qualifying. We had done a story in Rev Sports. I had written that story. When she attempted qualifying in the Olympic qualifiers, there were two events there. There was an Asian meet and the Olympic qualifiers. At that time, also for her to push her weight down, come down to 50 within that range, she had done everything. She had gone into the sauna bath. She had cut on her water intake. She had cut on food intake. Everything to come down. She had done everything possible. This time also she has attempted it, and it has not worked. But there's no point blaming her. There's no point blaming her, and there's no point condemning her. She needs the some sympathy of the nation. She needs sympathy from the media. That's all I can say, and the rest we will have to wait, not dramatize it.
Sorry, I was on mute. A lot of people are asking what exactly went down. So, uh, you know, you have to weigh you have to weigh under 50 kg, which is Vinesh Phogat's category. And in the morning of her gold medal match, she weighed roughly around 100 grams overweight, as reported by Indian Express. They have given those numbers, not us. They are saying that she was roughly 100 grams overweight. And now we also have an official statement from Gagan Narang, who's chief de mission of the Paris Olympics, and he has issued the statement and said that it is final, and that they regret to inform that Vinesh Phogat has been disqualified from the wrestling 50 kg class, despite the team and Vinesh Phogat trying everything. Uh, I mean, Bijan Mandal is here saying who is responsible. We are with her, but this is pure mistake by the management. Kanan,
No,
what do you say about?
there's no point blaming anyone at this point of time. There's no point blaming her staff, support staff, coach, physio, doctor, anyone. You know, it's easy to blame. You know, overnight. I mean, till half an hour ago, she was a heroine. She was winning a medal. Now, if this has happened, you don't blame her. Don't do this to her. There's no point trying to say who's to blame. Nobody is to blame. If you're going to indulge in a blame game, it's shameful. Don't do that. That's all I will request. Don't blame at all. You know, anything can like this has happened. She's not flunked a dope test or something. This is just a case of overweight, and this is not the first time, and nor will it be the last time it has happened. There's certain sport like boxing, weightlifting, wrestling where the weight matters. So obviously, if she's tried hard to lose weight, done everything possible and has not worked, that's about it. But yes, this weigh-in process is very, very strict, very, very rigid. For her to have attempted to come down, yesterday she was in that weight category. She fought 3 bouts. Celebrate that. If this has happened, this is the rules of UWW, and they are the ones responsible for the competition. Don't say anything negative against her, please. That's all I will say.
Yeah. And do we have Boria sir? He might be trying to get us some more information on what's gone wrong and what has happened. Uh, Robin Singh is saying the match is scheduled to midnight. Then why they are weighing in the morning? That's how it is. That those
The
are the rules.
morning, the weigh-in is always in the morning. The weigh-in is always in the morning. That is the rule. That is the protocol. You weigh in the morning. That is how it is done. The whole term weigh-in is in the morning. You can't do it just before because that is the time your body weight is determined. When you wake up and come there. So that is how it is. Weightlifting. Many people have dealt with this issue of weigh-in. Even long back when Maleshwari was trying to compete in a different weight category more than 22 years ago, she wanted to push her weight up. So even that happens. It is not necessarily about bringing the weight down. It is also possibly about bringing the weight up. In this case, what has happened is she has weighed about by about 100 grams, and that has been a disqualification straight away. I think
Yeah.
there are no further details. We cannot debate on this further. Really, if we drag the debate, people will ask all kind of questions. In my opinion,
Yes. I'm just waiting for Boria sir to actually give his whatever information he has. We have one super chat here. They could have given her time. शाम को competition है, what is going on, 150 grams. तो 2 घंटे वर्कआउट से हट जाता है discrimination. It's unfortunately it's not discrimination. That's just how strict the process is. That's how it's been working for years and years. And even if it's 100 grams or 150 grams, 200 grams, you will still be disqualified because that's just the rules. And even though it is heartbreaking, you have to adhere to the rules. And like Kanan said, no point in blaming anyone at this point. These things happen. This is not the first time it's happened, like Kanan said again, and not the last time it will happen. Boria sir will get us a few details. I think he's speaking to uh, some officials and trying to get the details on what has gone down. uh, Kanan, a lot of people are asking, are there any more chances to weigh in? I
no, there is
believe
no
the
chance.
answer is
There is
yeah.
only one chance, and that is a morning chance. And if she's not made it. There's no more chance. She's not going to get ranked. There will be no silver medal. Only uh, there's going to be straight away a gold winner, and there's going to be a bronze the fight. So it's a very disheartening situation. That's all I will say.
Yes, and okay. Boria sir, do we have anything yet? I mean, there are, at this point, it's important to make sure that we're not being disrespectful to any athletes or the staff because uh, these things happen. See, it happens. It's sport. It happens. But it sure is heartbreaking. And from the rules, according to the rules, now Vinesh will finish last in her category because she has been disqualified. So she will finish last in the competition. There will be no silver medal. There will only be gold and bronze medal that will be given out. So essentially, everything that Vinesh has worked for in the past 4 years has gone down the drain because of a few grams, but that's just the rules. So we can't really do anything about it. It is heartbreaking, but that's just what happens in boxing, in wrestling. You have to adhere to those categories. You have to adhere to that weight. Some time given, no time can be given. If I'm not wrong, Boria sir actually told us in the live before this that the IOA tried to plead for some more time, for at least a few hours, for the weight to go down, for her to shed the weight. But of course you can't change the rules for one specific athlete, so no time was given and her disqualification has been confirmed now.
I think Gargi, I think you should get back once Boria is off the call. I'll just
Yeah.
step out if you don't mind. I'll.
No
Okay, I
issues.
think Boria is saying wait.
Yeah. uh a lot of people are suggesting, why doesn't she cut her hair? And I mean,
She's already got short hair.
yes. Oof. Some people are saying that there are a few news outlets that are saying that she has been given 2 hours time, but she has not. We have the
No, no,
official.
no, no. There is no 2 hours time. Please, there's no
Yes,
2 hours time.
there is no 2 hours time. We have the official statement from the Shefty mission from India, from IOA. Gagan Narang has given out a statement that she has been disqualified.
So she was, see, for the first time in international competitions, this rule was introduced 1 year back. Earlier, the rule was it's 1 day. For the first time in international competitions, you had to weigh in 2 times, 2 days, yesterday and today. The weigh-in was between 7:15 and 7:30 local time here in Paris. The weigh-in was between 7:15 and 7:30 local time in Paris. They did not give a minute extra. The Indian contingent was asking for half an hour extra, which they did not, and they are within their rights to say no. No, we can't challenge this decision. The weigh-in was 7:15 to 7:30. After the recovery meal, after the weigh-in, you have a recovery meal because you have to have. So she came down from 57 to 50, 55 during the qualifiers to 50. She was 52.7 at one point, and then it was brought down. So in the eventual weighing between 7:15 and 7:30, she was 50.1, not 50.1, 50.09 kind of thing. So
50.10.
yeah, I mean
50
basically
kilos, 100
basically
grams.
close to basically between 90 and 95, 3 4 to about 100 grams. That's the overweight she was. They tried sauna, they tried hydration, they tried. She did not eat a morsel. She skipped. She cycled. She did everything. She did not drink a glass of water. Uh, it was about 95 grams overweight. At this point in time, Gagan is with her, the chef mission is with her, everyone's crying. I mean, it's devastating. It is devastating because this is the biggest blow anyone can have. I don't know how anyone can possibly recover from this. So all the details, the weighing in was between 7:15 and 7:30 in the morning today Paris time. Uh, that's when Vinesh went to do it, and she was, as I said, 90 grams to 100 grams over. And yesterday, after the recovery meal was 52.7, they bring it down, and they brought it down to 50.09 or 1. That's how it is, because it was the first time, and this rule was introduced 1 year back. For the first time in an international competition, and we discussed this, that it spread over 2 days. So it were two weigh-ins. Generally, it is not two weigh-ins. It's one weigh-in. In the morning, you give your weight, you're done. Once you are in that weight, you go compete. By the way, let's also clarify, when she fought the semi-final, when she fought the first bout, when she fought the second bout, she was well within 50. Yeah? She was 50 kilograms. That's why she was allowed to fight. So anybody who is saying saying that oh she was not within the weight limit, nonsense. She was very much within the weight limit when she fought Susaki, when she fought Guzman in the afternoon, and when she fought Oksana Livac. So Vinesh was very much within 50 when she fought these bouts. So after that, weight comes back, and then at night she tried everything. They tried everything. Unfortunately, it is 90 grams to 100 grams overweight, and that's what it is. Between 7, I keep repeating, it is between 7:15 and 7:30 when this had to happen. Is this foul play? No, this is not foul play. This is heartbreaking. This is gut wrenching. This is I mean I've in my 30 years of covering sport, 35 years of covering sport, 30 years, I don't know if I've seen anything worse than this. This is Kanan. I don't know how much you've seen anything worse
No,
than this. Also,
I think it's just too emotional. We can't. There's no point debating it further. I think we just have to respect what has happened. We cannot ignore her results from yesterday and what has happened today morning. 100 grams over. I think if you're going to debate it, it'll lead to more controversies. Those who want to talk of conspiracy and all can talk. We'll still salute what she did on Tuesday. I think I will leave for the moment because if you're going to push the debate, people will be get nasty. Don't get nasty with her. My request.
Just one thing, our viewers also just need to say, water in our body also had a lot of weights. So that we also need to consider. Even consuming water adds weight to your body. So that's one of the reason I'm just having word with one of the chief consultant here, and she said water weights etc. takes a lot of your weight in this in such kind of situation.
Oh, sorry. I'm saying, I think we should wrap up this show because we have given the update and there's honestly nothing. Yeah, you're
Abhijit,
on
give
mute.
the details. I'll get a little bit more.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kaki, come again. I was.
He's saying, give the details, some of the details to the viewers.
Yeah, so I was just actually talking to Gayatri only. She's a sports psychiatrist, and she says, water weight, etc. It adds a lot in our weight. So I think that probably one of the reasons. Even if you don't eat food, the water intake in your body also adds a lot of weights. So imagine like and Nika told us that day that she was even drinking the water. She was not eating for few days. She didn't sleep well. So it's such a disappointing to know this kind of uh, thing is happening at such a big location. You're on mute.
Incredibly heartbreaking, that's all I can say, because a lot of people are asking if she will keep her silver medal.
No,
No, she
no, no,
will
no,
not.
no,
In
no.
fact, there will be
There
no
will be
silver
only
medal.
gold and bronze medal in that category.
Yeah.
So
So now there will be no silver medal given out, only gold and bronze will be given out. And as according to the rules, Vinesh Phogat will finish last in the competition in her category. A lot of people are suggesting that she should, cut her hair or whatever. But they actually, like Boria sir gave us the
yeah,
update a few minutes ago, that they tried everything. She tried cycling, she tried skipping, she went to the sauna, she hasn't had water for a long, long time. So nothing has worked. But unfortunately, the time has run out now. Well,
very unfortunate.
very
Very
unfortunate.
unfortunate.
No, and the challenge and the
I don't know how anyone can abuse at this point. I don't know. I mean, I just don't know. I don't know. I mean, someone made an Olympic final. It's 100 grams. It's not even an apple. We're trying to get more. I mean, between
Kargi, I'm
750
just
and
talking to one of I'll give you updates on this.
yeah. I mean,
sure.
read out the statement once because all of us are speaking to people. So
Yeah, yeah. I will. We have the official statement from Gagan Narang, who's chef de mission IOA to the Paris Olympics. He's saying he has issued out an official statement. He is saying it is with regret that the Indian contingent shares news of the disqualification of Vinesh Phogat from the women's wrestling 50 kg category. Despite the best efforts by the team through the night, she weighed in a few grams over 50 kgs this morning. No further comments will be made by the contingent at this time. The Indian team requests you to respect Vinesh's privacy. It would like to focus on the competition on hand. And like Boria said, it was roughly around 100 grams, roughly 95 grams that, finished, ended a 4 year long dream, surgeries, the protests, everything that Vinesh Phogat went through. We thought finally, something good is happening, and Vinesh is at the cusp of history. Even though she already made history by becoming the first woman wrestler from India to go into the final, but then we were all rooting for her to win the gold, and she would have. But now it's on the day of her match. It's heartbreaking to see what has happened. A lot of people are saying, foul play. Why didn't they check the weight earlier? Of course they did. That's why they tried so many things through the night. That's why she went into the sauna, why she stopped drinking water, why she was working out
I
continuously.
please understand. Please
Yeah.
understand. You fought three bouts. There has to be a, please understand that once you give in your weight, there is a recovery meal. Please understand, this is wrestling. She's fought three bouts. After that, she did not even have a morsel. She's not had a glass of water. She tried the sauna. She tried the cycling. She tried the everything. I mean, and uh, the everything that is physically possible. And I spoke to everybody, including the medical team. All night the medical team was working on her. All night the medical team was working on her, and and the weighing in was between 7:15 and 7:30 in the morning Paris time, which is about an hour and a half back. 7:15 to 7:30 Paris time is when this happened. And just thereafter, in fact, we were live at that point in time when the weighing in was going on, because we started our live at 7:30, Gargi,
Yep,
remember?
yep.
And that is when the weighing in was going on. And Indians asked for a little bit extra time. They asked for a little bit extra time. Obviously, they were not given that extra time. They were not given that extra time, and that's it. That's the end of the road. And this point in time, she's she's obviously, I mean, she's collapsed. And there has been, what do you say? I mean, if I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we've given you all the details. And I don't know. In my 30 years of
Never.
sports reporting, I've never heard or never had a more crushing heartbreak than this one. Never had a crushing heartbreak than this one. You know,
Uh, she hasn't. Has she had water and food ever since
no,
the match?
no. Last night,
It's
no. I mean, when she went in for no, so no. I mean, the Indians are actually mulling. The Indians, the chef de mission is mulling how much more detail to give out. That is what I've just been told. That uh, can they're actually discussing that. So I can't give you more details, because that's what they're telling me, that you know can they're all together. They've This has been a crushing blow. This has been an absolute crushing blow. And Vinesh will be ranked last. Uh, she came down from 57 to 50. It was always going to be hugely difficult. 55 was during qualifiers. Then she brought it down. To clarify, yesterday she was very much 50 when she fought the bouts. So there was no foul play there, and there's nothing there. So when she beat Susaki, when she beat Guzman, when she beat Oksana, she was 50 kilos. Today morning during the weigh-in, she's 90 grams to 100 grams over. This is the biggest ever heartbreak in Indian sporting history.
Boryada, do
Biggest ever.
do they weigh in just once, or
Wow.
do they check?
Twice, yesterday and today. Twice. By the way, this is the first time this rule has been implemented. Okay, the rule was introduced 1 year back. The rule was introduced 1 year back. Earlier, it was all on one day, Gargi, and yesterday I was telling Abhijit this.
Tokyo also
Tokyo.
it was 2 days. It was 2 days, right?
Yeah, but weighing in, this was the first time two weighing ins. So
I think at
this
Tokyo
was
also it was 2 days because
yeah, but
because the
the
finals were
weighing
on the.
in, the weighing in has been implemented for the first time on 2 consecutive days. Uh, and the weighing in yesterday and today, this was the first time that this has been implemented in an international competition. It has been introduced 1 year back. So let's clarify that. And yesterday she was within 50. Today morning we've just said what we've said. I don't know what to say. I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
And a lot of people, making this about politics, or let's just not do that. I
Sorry,
mean,
what
this
are
is
they doing?
what?
What are they
A
saying?
lot of people are making this about politics and this and that, but
No, no, no. This has
there's no
nothing
point
to do
in
with
doing that.
politics. This has
This is
nothing to do
already
with
a
politics.
very,
This is a process we have to understand. I mean,
yeah.
this is like every weight category, be it boxing as well. We spoke. See, in wrestling, it's 2 days. It's qualification in the final. Okay, boxing every round, the day of the match, every boxer has to weigh in. So boxing is even more tougher. If you compare to the weighing, because the boxer, let's say if he has to reach from what round of 32 or round of 16 to the finals, every day they have to weigh in. We spoke to Nikhat Zareen. That's what she said, that I was not eating food, and then when going on the weighing, after that I was having food, because she has to make sure her weight is. So this is the first thing that we have to understand, and with first understand the process to our viewers, and this is how it has to be. If you found overweight, you disqualified. It's very unfortunate that this has happened, and at this stage, I mean, it's very heartbreaking.
Gargi, can I interrupt for a minute, please?
Yes, yes, of course.
Boria has to attend to an, on this Vinesh matter. He's on the phone. But can you just scroll upwards? There was some comment about karma. Can you please go to that? Read it. Can you show it? Can you bring it up, please?
Yes, I'm trying to find it.
It was, I think you need to go a little bit up.
Mhm. Yes, there were a lot of people saying karma, karma. This.
No, I want to actually. Why didn't she cut her hair? Why didn't she cut her hair to reduce her weight? Doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. These are technicalities which possibly you do not understand. And no, but I want to see that karma point. So the thing is, yes, karma, who are you laughing? Laughing, you're not even worth the dust under the feet of Vinesh Phogat. Vikas, you should be named and shamed. Take a screenshot of this. Vikas, wherever you're sitting, anonymous, behind your screen, you are not even worth the dust under Vinesh Phogat's feet. All right. And you say this because you're a woman hater. You cannot see a woman at the top. This is the most unfortunate thing that has happened. She fought like a tigress. We were all in tears this morning. She fought like a tigress. We celebrate Nari Shakti and women power in our country. You are a disgrace. You are a disgrace to the country. You are a woman hater. You are a disgrace to the country. You should see this woman struggle. Keep politics out of it. We are talking about sport. You should see this woman struggle. You should see how she dropped her weight category, how she has changed physically. We saw her yesterday. I had last seen Vinesh, I think 1.5 years back when she was at the Rev Sports conclave, I did a panel with her. Before that, I had seen her in Commonwealth Games. She has completely transformed physically. It's a different Vinesh. Her entire body is different. She's completely become lean. She's physically she's different. So she has given it her best. They don't eat. They don't drink a drop of water for more than a day to be in that weight category. This is not, clearly the Indian contingents tried through the night. This is not in any person's hand. It is just, it is just a black day. It is just black luck. This girl, have you ever thought Olympics? There was one day when we wanted badly to go to an event. This was the day around the opening ceremony, and we missed, because there was so much of chaos on the streets. We missed, and I really wanted to go to that event. So the next day I met Abhinav Bindra and I told him, oh God, I was so heartbroken. I missed that event where Abhinav was running with the Olympic torch. And he laughed at me and said, you're heartbroken because you missed one event. Do you know Olympics is a place of big heartbreaks? And people like Abhinav have the ability to appreciate, because he has been at the top, he has also come forth. He has the ability to appreciate, what people go through when they come forth. That when people keep trolling our athletes that, oh, you've come forth, you couldn't win a medal. This girl, do you even understand what it is for her? How she will survive? How will she survive this? Instead of being with her in that moment, you're actually saying this is karma. Where will your karma take you?
I mean, these people do not. Some people who are getting happy and saying things
They're
like
not
"Karma
fit to be
itself."
called Indians. They are not fit to be called Indians. They are not fit to be called anything.
Shame on these people, because this is incredibly disheartening, heartbreaking. And when you think of an athlete, when you think of Vinesh, what everything that she has put in to get where she is today, and yesterday, till yesterday, this was all a reality, and now it's just something that's in the past. It's so difficult to even, it's difficult for us to comprehend. I can't even imagine what she's going through right now, what her coaches, parents, family are going through right now, because this is very difficult. We have some questions that I have to take. There are a lot of super chats here. No, this one is taken. Desi Murgi is saying, luck is a real thing. Let us accept that.
It is black
Sarvesh,
luck. It is black luck.
it is really bad luck. What
Yeah,
did
yeah.
she eat at night? We need
There will be,
investigation.
a thorough investigation, I'm sure. It's not only food, as I said, it will be even the water that adds a lot of to your weight. And in this time, every intake of liquid, it's at even we don't know like if it was just water or anything else uh,
Yeah.
that has put on the bit of extra grams on a.
Abhishek is saying, why didn't she cut her hair to reduce weight? I don't
Abhishek,
think cutting her hair would have done
when
anything,
Would you
people
because
have
start,
given this
uh,
advice to any man? I don't think anybody will give this advice to any man. While she has, and that's been her choice. I mean, it could be for anything. I said I'm seeing her after 1.5 years, and she
no,
used to have long hair. Now she has. But wrestlers often cut their hair because it's an obstruction while you're wrestling. So I'm not at all sure that it's anything to do with weight. But would you even give this kind of advice
no,
to any
Abhishek, I
man?
think
Why didn't she cut her hair?
I don't know. That is not wide, and I don't think it would have even that thought is not good, I would say. But
and
I don't
exactly,
think it would have made any difference either. I mean, I know Vinesh would, if she would know, they've tried everything. If she would know that, if cutting her hair would get her a bit less uh, grams kg, she would have done that. She's that dedicated. She would have done that if they would have this option, but this was not the option. I think we
and
Boria and then they had a detailed description on how everything is done.
yes, she hasn't had any food. She hasn't had any water. She has been sweating through the night. She has tried sauna. She has been
Uh,
skipping and doing physical workouts in a sweatsuit so she can lose all the weight, all the liquid or whatever hydration that she has had.
this is
It
this
didn't
is
work.
some Olympics. This is some Olympics. We see Algerian boxer. Eamon Khalifi.
Ayush Singh, Phogat out, India, karma strikes. Are you even Indian? What are you? You're not Indian. You don't support India.
I'm sorry, I have to leave now. I have to get ready and go to the arena now. I'm leaving now, Gargi. So, Mr.
Yeah,
Yes, I think Gargi. I mean, it's. I really think it's no use looking. I mean, it's heartbreaking what has happened.
exactly.
We are all so disappointed because this girl could have got India a gold medal. This would have been. She's capable. This would have been a historic first female gold Olympic gold medalist for India. So this is unfortunate. Our campaign rose yesterday. It dips, and more than a campaign, it is extremely sad. It is not only an Olympic gold is huge, but this is more than a gold. This would have been, a lift for all the women who aspire to struggle, who aspire to rise above stereotype. This would have been something great. But what I'd like to say is, whether Vinesh Phogat gets a medal or not, she's still my hero. She will always be my hero. And I've been following her for a long time, so a medal is a huge loss, but that doesn't take away from who Vinesh Phogat is. And next time I see her, I will run and give her a hug, no matter what the trollers say, because the kind of trollers that write these things, they are the kind that abuse women, they are the kind that abuse their wives, they are the kind that they hate women. And I just like to say this, that we have seen the same kind of comments for Deepika Kumari. Now,
Yeah.
when we talk about Simone Biles, don't we talk about her struggle, her coming out of the whole sexual abuse and then rising to the top? Now, Simone Biles is a highly decorated Olympic athlete, right? But for Deepika Kumari, when she doesn't win a medal, that doesn't mean that we lessen her struggle. Or for Vinesh Phogat, now that she has suffered this extreme adversity, it is an adversity that the country has suffered, not Vinesh alone. This is an adversity, a loss for the country. So shame on the trollers, shame. They are the kind of people who would abuse you, Gargi, who would abuse me, who abuse Vinesh, because they cannot take a woman who rises to the top. They cannot take a woman who raises her voice. We are not going into politics here. We are not concerned with politics. But Vinesh stands for outspoken femininity. That is not acceptable. So, shame on these people. Shame on these people. There's nothing more to say here right now. It's heartbreak. So, we'll come back with more news and more updates as and when we get them. Thank you.
This is, we can end the show with every Indian is proud of her. She is gold for us. She gave her best more than we can think, and we are proud of her. I think this is the mentality that everyone should adopt right now, because she has given her all. She has given her all, and we can only be with her. We can only support her at this time of a heartbreak. Uh, there's one more super chat that's come in. In Olympic, man become women to compete. That's a whole different problem, but that's a whole different issues. Uh, but anyway, at this point, we should stay with. Okay, one more super chat here. I have to disagree with Vinesh on her stance, but salute her and her efforts. 95 grams cannot define our love for her. Please don't bring women and man issue. This is an Indian issue. Don't give certificate of being an Indian. I think this is for the people that are hating her, that are blaming her, and you know all the abuse that's come her way. But anyway, uh, let's support Vinesh. Let's support our Indian contingent, because there's still a lot to look ahead to. We can only be with Vinesh and support her at this point in time. But this is such a heartbreak, and let's be kind. That is all I want to say. Thank you so much, Shormishta, Boria, and Abhijit, who joined us as well. Stay tuned to Refs